Good afternoon, everyone. This is Professor James Koshar, your Management 368 Business Ethics Instructor of Columbia College, Columbia, Missouri Online Studies. Happy Martin Luther King observance. It is 19 minutes after 1:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this 19th of January, and pretty day here in Berryville, near Winchester, Virginia. Hey, I just want to keep in contact with you and go over a little bit of week one and then into week two. Week one, everybody did a very superb job on the assignment, particularly about regarding the Kohlberg assessment. And many of you very in depth and you have a good sense of self, as they say. You know who you are, and thank you for sharing your perspectives. I want to go over just a couple other things, though, as we go forward. I'm pausing here for a moment. Everybody did a good job. This has to do with Chapter 2. For Chapter 2, you have, for Week 2, we're in Week 2 already. You're doing the readings of Chapter 3. You're going to submit a short bio on Jeremy Bentham. And this is what I'm looking for, or this is what I'm not looking for. How do you say that? A copy-paste from Wikipedia on Jeremy Bentham. What I want you to do is read about him, and then you tell me about him from you getting your brain working. I know you know that. And also, while I was pausing, I got a little confused. I sent out a note for this week, Week 2, on your first paper that's due the end of next week, which will be 1 February, the end of Week 3. And that's your first paper on utilitarianism, and it has to do with the Ford Motor Pinto case. Goodness, I'm dating myself. For some of you, many of you younger students, that's your grandparents' day, or certainly your parents' day. For many of us, we were around, remember the Ford Pinto and the controversy with that. So that's going to be your first paper, and I've got those. I've got many. I got some good I got feedback from some of you that you couldn't get to the content area to see the what I was looking for. So I have that posted in this week. Please refer to it for your first submittal for next week. And remember, a good time for me to bring it up. Your paper of choice that's due the end of the course, week 8. Remember, I want it to be an original topic that has to do with business ethics. Not any of those other examples that I gave you, okay? Notice my big eyeballs getting wide there. I keep looking over here to our buddy, our friend, the syllabus. I want you to refer to that. A couple other things. Many of you did an outstanding job in the discussion area of your postings. If you want to receive an A, there we go, an A for discussion, you need to have at least 4 postings. That's minimal. Your original one of quality, your observation, and then responding to 3 other classmates. One of your classmates referred to did 30 postings. Wow, superb. A couple of you did 1. Guess what? That's a C. That's a C. So you want to get an A? There we go, I got it. You want to get an A? Go ahead and at least have 4 postings, 4 to 5 postings of quality. Okay? I get asked that question. It's a legitimate question. I want it because these weeks, if you're able to ace every week of the discussion periods, that really buttresses up your grade and helps you get that A at the end of the semester, right? At the end of the term. I don't have too much more to go over. Again, when you're talking about business ethics, many of you rightly pointed out in the discussion question, what would you do with a situation that you've never come across? Many of you, I liked how you said, I would not make a rash decision. I would ask others that I trust for their advice. I would consider the legal aspects of it. Remember, something can be, how do I say this? Something can be not illegal, but it doesn't mean it's ethical. Okay? So a lot of people say, well, if it's legal, it's ethical. Well, I like to say if it's not that, if it's not illegal, that doesn't necessarily mean, though, right, that it's ethical. And we all have our own viewpoints on that. Many different cultures have their own viewpoints on that. Okay, many of you were talking about ethics and morality, two slight differences, nuances, but I'm glad you brought that up. I'm really impressed by the caliber of all of our students. I really love the diversity. I'll refer to that, and that has to do with I can't tell anyone's ethnicity, emailing here, but talking about younger people, people that have been around for a while, a lot of our armed forces personnel, active duty members we have, spouses of, young people getting started in the school system, superb diversity. And I really want to thank all of you who not only put your introduction up online, but responded to your fellow classmates, making us all welcome aboard. Okay? Superior. I'm going to go ahead and push this video out, and I want to underscore. I've gotten lots of questions from people on basic things. You ever have anything that you've got a question or a doubt about? If you're thinking about contacting me, you know my saying, that means you should be. Contact me, call me, and we're going to have a great class in this full class. I'll catch you later. Again, this is Professor James Koshar of your Management 368 Business Ethics class at Columbia College, Columbia, Missouri, online studies. You have a good Monday, good holiday, and a good week. Be safe. Bye-bye now.